Welcome to the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week session. I'm James Nave.
I'm Allegra Houston.
And every Saturday morning, we gather with a group of writers in our writers group, our Imaginative Storm writing group, and we work for an hour with a writing prompt. And we're going to do the same thing with you now.
Although it won't last quite an hour. And we don't write for an hour, we write for 10 minutes because we really believe in the value of a 10-minute timer. And many people will say that they write better in 10 minutes than they could possibly write in an hour. The 10-minute timer sounds like it's restrictive, but in a weird way, it frees you because you stop worrying about writing well. How can you write anything good in 10 minutes after all? So you just write whatever comes. And of course, very often, you actually have written something very good indeed, but who knows? And you don't know before you start.
And so what we will do to begin, we would now like to share the image we worked with this morning and ask you to take 2 minutes and generate words or phrases you are inspired by looking at the image.
And the words and short phrases don't have to have anything to do with the image at all or have anything to do with one another. It's just a list of whatever pops into your mind as you look at this image.
So here's your. So now you have your personal list, and every Saturday we go around the Zoom room and get one image or word from each person in the Zoom room. So what we would like to do now is to offer you what we collected today, and you will have both the community list, which is ours, and it will then belong to you, as well as your personal list. So what Allegra is now going to do is read that list for you.
Craving, floating worlds, heaven on earth, filtered through those years, synchronous, arf, arf, midsummer fairies, fairy lights, winding aerial paths, twilight, flight of fireflies, dancing for trees, sprinkled fire berries. Somebody just told a good one. Under it all, bioluminescence, that magical summer, sleepy rest. Finally, souls divine, shower of gold, holocaust, forest mirage, will-o-wisp, mantled in majesty, show me, alien invasion, a great spot to party, trees speak, chaos theory, firefly jamboree.
You may be wondering where ARF ARF came from on the list, because how could that have risen from the image you just looked at? Well, one of our participants had a dog, and the dog decided to go arf arf. So we thought of it as a contribution to the list. So arf arf appeared, and
And
and there it stayed.
then maybe it will make its way into what you write in the next 10 minutes. So we will time you as you write whatever you like, prose, poetry, short, long, put the pen down and write as fast as you can, or be more sort of deliberate and serene with it, coherent, incoherent, wherever your imagination leads you. We will ask you to let your imagination take the lead and let your rational mind simply follow along.
And your time to write begins now.
That photograph was taken in Japan. It's simply called Japan Fireflies. And it is by a photographer called Daniel Kordan. And you can see more of his absolutely amazing photographs at danielkordan.com. And if you like what you wrote about Daniel Kordan's or inspired by Daniel Kordan's photograph, please post it on our circle. You will find the link if you go to imaginativestorm.com. You'll see a button near the top that says publish your work on the circle. It's pretty self-explanatory. This prompt will be there. You just attach what you write as a comment attached to this prompt, and then we'll all be able to read it and appreciate it. And you'll also be able to see what other people have written to this prompt and all the other prompts that we've been doing for nearly 2 years now.
And before we go, I'd like to remind you, or we'd like to remind you, that we have this book, Write What You Don't Know. And it's available on Amazon and also at our website, imaginativestorm.com.
Wherever books are
And
sold.
wherever books are sold, write what you don't know. So if you would love to pursue your writing and get more and more involved in the idea of the imaginative storm, dancing with your imaginative mind and your rational mind, putting it together, Write What You Don't Know is a great resource, and we encourage you to check it out.
You'll find many prompts in the book, which are all designed to take your rational mind by surprise. So your rational mind says, well, I don't know. And that's what creates the space for your imagination to step in and take the lead. So please do check it out. You also might like to follow us on Instagram. We have a daily prompt there that you could make part of your morning practice. Who knows?
So there you go. Glad you're with us. Thank you so much for participating, and hopefully we'll see you again sometime very soon.
Goodbye.